Hey everyone, Jesse here with parkbench.com. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Claude Jobin, real estate agent with Royal LePage Team Realty and sponsor and ambassador of a local community website all about Sandy Hill in Ottawa, Ontario. Hi there, Claude. How are you?
Hi, Jesse. I'm good. Yourself?
Good. I'm doing great. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us this morning.
No, thank you.
So, why don't we start by talking about why did you first decide to become a real estate agent?
I chose real estate because of the ability to mold my own business the way that I want it. There's a lot of flexibility and a lot of possibilities, and I think that that is really great. In the past, in the government, I provided a great level of service and was recognized for that. And so real estate allows you to provide that same level of service and to be able to adjust and adapt to different clients. And I really love it. You really get involved with people in a manner that's quite intense, sometimes for a short period of time, sometimes for a long period of time. But it's quite intense, and you become a really important person in that client's life during that process. Recently, there's been a change that we used to have to use either sales representative or broker as a title, but now we can use realtor or real estate agent. And both those titles I really like so much because I used to hate using sales representative because that wasn't really my identity. I never imagined myself selling someone a house. I imagined being there to facilitate the process or help them choose something or find what was most suitable. So I really love this new designation that's available for us.
That's wonderful. Because it is, just like you said, it's an intense relationship with a
Yeah,
really big decision in someone's life. So
right.
that's really,
It
really
is.
great.
It really is.
So, when it comes to being a real estate agent, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, our catchphrase is customizable service, which is to say that we adapt our service to the person's needs because you can have a new buyer, a repeat buyer, or someone who's downsizing, and you need to adjust how much hand holding there is. And I love being able to adapt to the client that is with me. And I think the process can be challenging, but it's fun. And I like to think that I make the process more pleasant with a little bit of humor. I have a what I think is a good sense of humor. Sometimes it gets me in trouble, and I'm okay with that. And I use technology to help me stay organized. I'm forever improving myself and improving my work and different tools that come on board that I explore. And I think it's great, and that I think that makes me different than others.
That's wonderful. And when it comes to working with clients, do you have any like memorable experiences in particular?
I can't think of one client that was more memorable than another. But what I want to say is there are times where I've met someone and either the person or their property was, particularly interesting or desirable to me. And you're competing against others to be selected. And when you are chosen and you wind up, developing a relationship with that person or helping them, buy or sell, it can be such a great experience, and it can really sort of bring you to a different level of knowledge or expertise, or it's just you help it helps you grow. And so it's not one particular person, but it's more thinking back to different experiences that can really be great.
Yeah, well, you can really hear how passionate you are about what you do, and that's really coming across. So that's great. So, outside of real estate, what else do you like to do for fun?
Well, I used to enjoy dinner parties with friends. Haven't so much this year. I love promoting artists on Instagram and collecting art. I lived abroad for about 10 years, and so I've acquired art from all over the world, and that's really fun. I love antiquing, sometimes even going to thrift stores. That can be fun too. My problem is that I have limited space and my walls are not made of rubber. And so every once in a while, I have to think what I'm acquiring because when I do come home, it'll take a day, two or three to juggle things and make it all fit. Um, I used to enjoy traveling. I hope to be able to do that again one day. And here I'll read a quote that says, "They say that if you love your work, you'll never work another day." And that's actually really true because I work, at least 12-hour days, 7 days a week. And I just love my work so much. And there are so many different aspects to it that at the end of the day, did I really work? I guess I did, but it was just I was really enjoying myself. And find it really sad when I hear people not enjoying their day.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think there are way too many people who work jobs they don't love. And I think life is too short for that. Like you have to find excitement in your everyday. So I love that.
Totally, yes.
So, what is it you love most about the Sandy Hill area?
Well, I've always loved Sandy Hill, even before I lived here. It's such a beautiful area. It's filled with fabulous history on one hand, and on the other hand, at the western end is the university, and so it's vibrant with youth there normally. Um, of course, that history and students can be conflicting at times, and but it's just a gorgeous area. And in the fall, we have gorgeous color. When people travel a distance to go and see fabulous leaves, I always say no, just stick around the neighborhood and drive the streets north and south, east and west, and we just have the best trees in the city, I think. Molly and I adopted Strathcona Park, which means that twice a year, normally, we bring a group together to clean the park, and that's a lot of fun. And recently, I have joined Action Sandy Hill to contribute to the community and do my part.
Wow. Well, it really does sound like you're really integrated into this area, which is really cool. And I guess that ties right into my next question. So, you've sponsored this community website that's all about supporting small business. And like, why is that so important to you? Like, why do you think it's so important for people to support the community and to shop local?
Well, I think it's always a good idea, but in this particular year, it's just such a challenge because businesses, restaurants, coffee shops, everyone has suffered so much. And you see, every day you see a new place that's, shutting down. And so we really need to be out there helping them. And though it's very easy to shop on Amazon, we really need to be encouraging local businesses because otherwise they won't survive. And by the time we're let out of our houses and can go and be out there, there won't be an out there to go to because everything will have shut down. So it's really important this year, more than ever.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think your neighborhood is very blessed to have you to help be an advocate for them because it does sound like you are really ingrained in that community. So that's wonderful. It's been really, really great getting to know you. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat today.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, of course. So once again, thank you everyone for watching. This was Claude Jobin, real estate agent with Royal LePage Team Realty. Be sure to check out his local community website at parkbench.com/Sandy Hill. And if you have a small business and you want to be featured, be sure to reach out to him today. Thanks again for your time, Claude. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.